What's up? What's up, Big Herc 916? Getting down on Fresh Out live stream. How you guys doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. You know what that means. We ain't about settling for average over here. So we keep it pushing at the highest level, representing. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, man. Support. We're trying to get to that million follower mark. We're gonna do a big giveaway when we get to 1 million. So make sure you guys hit the subscribe, share the channel. You know, we put a lot of game out here, man. You know, we try to keep it as real as possible, and you know, it's one of the reasons why we are kind of doing our thing, man, because we don't really we kind of march to a different tone, man. We have our own narrative over here, which is a positive narrative that changes the life of people in a positive way. No glorification of bullshit over here. I keep telling y'all, get your yolks right. Go pick you up some of this Man in the Can. Man in the Can, freshoutseries.com. And the reason we call it Man in the Can, see, in the pen, when you work out, you come to the, dudes come to the yard and you on swole, they're like, oh man, you got that Man in the Can up in there. Which, back in the day, dudes used to have protein sent in, and that's how they were getting swole, eating, having good protein or egg protein, whatever the case may be, man. But yeah, it's that's what they call it, Man in the Can, because some dudes are like, oh, I'm just gonna get my yolks natural. I don't need no Man in the Can. I don't need none of that powder stuff. I'll just eat food. But this has 26 servings per container, 2 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, 25 grams of protein, and it won't have you farting. So you ain't got to worry about your stomach acting up on you. And of course, we're going to get to what's going on in the news, you guys. Bill Cosby, case overturned, man. He won his appeal. Bill Cosby, I just did a video, check it out. Big Herc 916. Bill Cosby, he won his appeal. But if you follow the case, man, they did a lot of things in the criminal trial that was inadmissible. They used incriminating testimony that was used in a civil case and a criminal case, and then they allowed people to testify in a criminal trial who weren't supposed to be able to testify. So there are a lot of legal things that they knew they messed up on, and they knew they railroaded them on the legal side, but they make you go sit down for a little while and go through the appeals process. The thing is, he had resources. He had a good attorney or attorneys, and they filed those briefs, man. I mean, filing an appeal, bro, it could be this thick. It's not something that you just go and no, man. You talking about all the evidence from the first trial. You got to show how it was tainted or how it was inadmissible. There's a lot of little elements there, man. So an appeal is like, dude, it's a lot of work. Derek Chauvin, someone get me in touch with Cosby's lawyers. You're funny. You always got some way out quotes. Shout out to you. But yeah, man, attorney, man, most of the guys in the feds, they run out of money. And, unless you know how to file your own appeal. But there have been a lot of guys who have gotten out on their own. But yeah, an appeal is dude, it takes a long time for them to hear your case. You get your case docketed, and they might not hear your case for still another year. So his appeal is probably filed right after his trial. And, I mean, dude, it took that long for them to hear it and then rule on it. So it's a process, man. And, he did a little under 3 years on a 3 to 10 sentence. So he was just denied parole, but here he goes back in, and yeah, he got released. So Yard House, I see you, man. All right. So yeah, he got released, man. Oh, somebody said the Suns are killing it right now. Okay, I didn't see the game. I'm doing this live, so I'm not watching the game. On another note, man, Pooh Shiesty. You ever called anybody shiesty? You know what that means? When somebody says, "Oh man, you shiesty," that means that you are up to some sneaky shit. So you gotta watch that guy. Where all my Wigsplitters at, man? Oh, y'all come up in the house, Wigsplitters, represent. Well, Pooh Shiesty is in jail off of October 2020 robbery that was partially caught on camera. And then what they did was he posted pictures of the money in a bag in a car with guns that was used in the robbery. How crazy is that? These dudes, these rappers. And then what happened, this is how deep the game is. The money that was stolen, it was serial numbered. There's serial numbers on all the money. The serial number on one of the dollars they saw on the Instagram picture matched one of the bills that was in the robbery. You see how they put shit together? All they got to do now is trace the ballistics to the guns. The car's already on video. And then they're talking about making it a federal case, so they're going to probably throw in the Hobbs Act. The Hobbs Act, like I said in my other video, is what they use for people who robbed institutions that weren't necessarily banks, but they were involved in large amounts of commerce as far as currency, and you affected interstate commerce. So the Hobbs Act, they throw that at you in the state, it's a wrap, bro. You're looking at 20 years deal. You know, they're going to crack your head. Dude, I'm telling you, man, the game ain't no joke, man. No joke. Out here playing with these people, man, posting stuff, you robbing, you jacking dudes. I mean, they said what the other rapper, Glock 9, Cash Money artist, they released him and he was facing a slew of charges. Now, what they're going to do is watch. And they'll let you hang yourself. They'll let you go catch another case or be caught with somebody else who's, a known felon that has a gun or something. And then they're going to charge you with that, and then it's a wrap. Then it's a wrap, man. So, you gotta, man, you gotta use your noggin, man, when you're dealing with the game, man. You gotta use your noggin, man. Yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff going on out there. A lot of interesting things. You got the Olympic trials going on right now. I find that pretty interesting. A lot of little things popping up, and you can't. You speak on stuff and people get offended. Oh, don't talk about that. Oh man, why you all mention that? Oh, that's not right. And I'm like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Get out your feelings, man. You know what I mean? Get out your feelings. Yeah, I think Glock 9, I read an article, he's a Cash Money artist. But my bro will be out 8 months. Hey, holler at us, man. Hit us up. FreshOutSeries.com if you guys are trying to get on an interview. We're not just interviewing anybody trying to, oh man, I want to talk. We're not trying to sit here and tell war stories. We want to see a success story. If you've done something with your life after prison and you can inspire other young people, then, yeah, man, that's what it's all about. You said, what are your thoughts on Casanova getting a death penalty on a RICO? What? I didn't hear about that. You got to be, you for real? They're trying to give him on a death penalty on the RICO? I've never heard of that. Never heard of that, man. I didn't hear about that. Last I heard, I know they denied him bail, Rico is already crazy time. See there, all these guys out here who are really pushing the gang stuff, and the youngsters that are following gang violence with a gun, with a crime, with some type of drug sales is a RICO case. It's a continuing criminal enterprise or CCE case. So, it's a lot out there, man. You guys got to do your homework. Oh, yeah, I remember you, man. I, got to figure out a schedule to try to get you up in there. I got you on our IG, though. Yeah, I am doing life coaching. You want to hit me up for life coaching, bigherc916.com. I'm mentoring quite a few people right now, and yeah, man, just trying to communicate things that I wasn't aware of as a young person. I know out here trying to navigate, man, there's so many pitfalls and obstacles, and that's why I do, Fresh Out, Big Herc 916, to try to keep you guys laced up. Because it's easy to get caught up, man. It's easy to get caught up and or make a bad choice, man, and then have to try to, back yourself out of it. So, yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, it ain't, and like I said, prison, we said it before. Anybody who tries to say they had fun in prison or prison was cool, they're a jackass. Ain't nothing cool about prison, man. I tell you right now, I wouldn't trade my worst day on the street for a day in prison, man. Hanging out with in a cage, dudes wanting to get against the wall, shake down, all that, man. I'm cool. Jeff saying, Teal, thank you for the donation. What's up, Herc? You have 127 million views. You should have your TV show. That kind of views. You should become a millionaire. Hey, man. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Bless you, man. I agree. We got a 250 million views on YouTube, and we're ready for a show. We're ready for a network, man. I mean, that's the next step in what we have going on, because I feel that our message is a bigger than the platform that we're sharing it on, and we need to get it out to everybody. How many years in a conspiracy case? Usually conspiracy case, 20 on the average, 20 years. I've seen guys plead out to 20 years on a conspiracy. Never had any drugs. They didn't find no dope. Conspiracy. Conspiracy means you planned or could have possibly have sold X amount of drugs. They don't even have to have the amount of drugs. They just do the math, multiply it, and said you could have. And what that could have means that they can give you 20 years. So it's crazy, man. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the Floyd Mayweather fight. I seen somebody here made a comment that he looked like he was felt his age. No. There's another video, man. You need to watch the other camera angle. Jake Paul told Floyd Mayweather to chill. He told him, hey, champ, this is an exhibition. Chill. He was busting Jake Paul's cheeks up in there with the gloves. He was busting his head. He was getting his wig split. See, man, that's why I said TV is an illusion, you guys. You guys watch TV and you think, oh my God, it's not real. That was all acting, man. That was all acting. There's a video and it's clear audio, and you see the other angle, man. Mayweather was walking that dude down. He was hitting him in the body. He was hurting that dude. Jake Paul said, hey, champ, chill. Chill, champ. This is an exhibition. I'm telling you, man, it's all over the internet. Google the video, Jake Paul telling Mayweather to chill. It's right there. It's crazy, man. And you guys, NTS is cracking. We got NTS, Jeff Brown. We're doing big things with that, and we're also going to be doing some really good interviews coming up, man. We got my man Sean Bradley coming on the show here real soon, and he's got a hell of a story. This guy, he turned his jail time around and ended up getting into the car business, and now he's a multi-millionaire. The dude's an animal. You know what I mean? He's an animal, man. He's out here killing it. Sean Bradley, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're gonna have some people on here, inspiration stories, people who are gonna change lives. I mean, hopefully motivate you to get off your ass. Logan Paul, there you go. My bad. I get them mixed up, bro. Logan, Jake, they goddamn look alike. You know, maybe I'm just saying that, but I haven't really paid that much attention with him to distinguish him. Yeah, there's another clip where Mayweather stunned Jake and held him up. Did you guys see that? Mayweather hit Logan Paul with an uppercut and then held him up while he was out. He was out. Dude, I'm telling you, this... If you think you can beat up a boxer, I mean, if you might have a little bit of weight, but boxing, dude, he knows your body. It's a different art form. It's not just getting in there and swinging. Oh, I'm going to knock him. Man, come on, man. Oh, yeah, 4-on-5. I see you, man. Yeah, it was, you know, Mayweather's money grab, bro. I mean, it's ingenious. I'm not mad at him. The dude is a brilliant fucking businessman. You know, I mean, and Paul, it's like, look, man, he followed the same footsteps as Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was one of the smartest. Well, really, Mayweather and him basically collaborated to make that happen, and they, you know, made millions, man. The game is about making money. If you make money with a lame, then the lame, you know, you both are winning, because like I said, it's a fool's game, man. If you go in there and you bet, and you think these guys are real. Sports is a joke, bro. It's like, it's all entertainment. You know, the only thing it's not entertainment is MMA, when they go in there and a dude get his head busted. I think Mayweather made over 50 million, Paul made over Logan made over 10 million. Dude, to get in there and act, crazy, man. King of pay-per-view. Mayweather, king of pay-per-view, a billionaire from fighting, man. You name another dude. I mean, and it's like crazy. Life is a business, you guys. It's a business. You got to learn how to monetize yourself so you're not working for your dollar. Your dollar's working for you. Would I fight another YouTuber for 50 racks? Dude, I'm 48. What I look like getting in there and trying to be a boxer, bro? Maybe when I first got out the pen, but I'm 48 now. I'm not trying to get in there and act like I'm some super tough guy. I'm not going to get on here fronting. I'm not going to act like I'm no... Now, you put your hands on me, I'm going to handle my business, but I'm not trying to be no... Oh, I'm going to go out here and try to recreate my boxing glory. Dude, I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna get out here and try to demonstrate old box. That's like me trying to skate big ramp at X Games. In my mind, I want to do big ramp, but in reality, I know I'll bust my ass. So I'm not gonna try big ramp at X Games, even though I used to skateboard. You know? Goddamn variant, man. I'm so sick of this shit, man. They make this, it's just like ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. My favorite hobby is cars, man. I love cars. Getting in my car, you know, hitting that gas pedal, hearing that supercharger, or bending corners through the canyons. That's my you know, that's my passion, man. It's cars, enjoying cars, and, you know, testing, going to the track, racing around the track, you know, that type of, that's my passion. Big Herc, I work from home. Me now and B, my best friend, we ain't rich. Hey, man, but you know, I tell you right now, I was just watching something, Joe Rogan. He was talking about Dana White, and he said Dana White gives a FUCK. He don't care. He worth $500 million. He don't care. He don't care. He wears tennis shoes. He wears jeans. He's smiling, laughing. He don't care, man. And Joe Rogan was saying, I think UFC 35 or 34 in 2001, he met Dana White, and UFC wasn't even like bubbling like that. And he started talking about the fight game, Bellator, K1, all these different fighting division leagues. And Dana White said, "Hey man, you wanna announce the fight?" And he's like, "Man, I just came here to get drunk and hang out." And he ended up announcing the fight. And he said for the first 15 fights, he didn't even get paid. He didn't get in a contract until later on. But that just goes to show you. And even he said on his podcast, he didn't make money the first couple years. You guys got to put in the work, man. You put in the work, and eventually you will get paid in whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? It's putting in the work. And at the end of the day, knowing that, you know, you're gonna reap some type of reward for that, and you're gonna enjoy doing it. I don't know. Each crime is different, man. As far as time, you'd have to look. Each crime is different. There's a point system. Yeah, I mean, Dana White, you know, he started off as a boxing promoter. And then when he came into MMA, man, he seen it wide open, and he took it over. You know what I mean? He sold that thing up, man. He sold it up. Dude, you got fighters in there right now, they can't go nowhere. There's nowhere else to fight at. They bought up all the other little fight leagues. Oh, Fedor, yeah, he was a beast, man. Fedor, he was a monster. Remember Tank at Fedor? What's his name? You had Tito Ortiz. You had damn, I'm drawing blank right now. You had a lot of OG fighters back then, man, that were just monsters, man. Dan Fry, animals, man. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And then, like I said, a lot of these guys, they suffer so many broken bones and different chemo. You know what I mean? You see these guys, man, you're like, wow, this guy was a legend, and now he could barely talk, or broke. Or yeah, Wanderlei Silva, Big Dan Fry, all these guys. Some of them are still cool, but a lot of guys, man, it's like, dude, you hear him talk, you're like, God, man. Oh yeah, Ken Shamrock, Dan the Beast, Dan Severn was a monster. Gracie, you know what I mean? Kimbo came a lot later, but I mean, yeah, Ken Shamrock, Dan Severn. I mean, dude, these guys would be beating the crap out of each other, punishing each other. I mean, you imagine how many they had fractured eye sockets, broken cheekbones, broken eardrums. I mean, all kind of damage, man. Crazy. Yeah, it was like Bloodsport. Literally, you go in there and remember. I don't know if you guys remember. If you watched the first MMAs back in the day, there was no weight class. I remember a big Samoan guy or island guy went in there against some little dude, and man, that little dude kicked him. And it was crazy, man. Crazy fight. You're like, what the hell? Oh, yeah. I'm glad the videos help, man. I mean, I tell guys all the time, you know, if you have family members in prison and you want to help them, the best thing they can do is work on themselves. I mean, you know, getting a job is cool, but mentally, if a person is not, if they're not unprogrammed from prison, it's gonna be hard for them to function in the real world, man. It's gonna be hard, man. They're gonna have a lot of anxiety, a lot of really frustration issues. There's a lot of things, man. So you got to really get your mind right. Oh man, I'm loving AZ, brother. I'm loving AZ. You know, I just did a video about that. Peace of mind in the suburbs. Suburbs have been very nice, man. I'm enjoying the suburbs. Yeah, sumo versus boxer. There were some crazy matchups, man. Did they call it combat something, or was it UFC back then? I can't remember, man, but it was crazy. You know, people just busting each other's heads. So yeah, man, you guys, let me see, next week. Yeah, next week I'm still doing a live, I'm about to say, because I got some stuff going on, but I'll be back. I'll be back to do the live. You guys got to start sharing the channel, man. Letting people know about NTS. Jeff Brown and me, we're pushing that, you know, great conversations. And, you know, we don't always agree, man. You know, he got his viewpoint, I got mine. And I'm not going to, you know, agree just to agree. So, you know, it's great conversation, man. And the comments, man, you guys have been leaving some great comments on the videos. Some of you guys' comments, man, are like off the chain, man. But we really like the comments. And, you know, whether they agree or don't agree, I mean, it's interaction, man. We're having fun. You know, it's not worth hurting somebody, fighting over a disagreement. It's conversation, man. Oh, they got October 17th, Cars and Copters Coast. Oh, yeah, Cars and Copters, man. I got to go to that. October 17th. I'll put that on my calendar, man. Where's, let me see. Let me write that down. October 17th, Cars, Copters. All right, good looking, man. Good looking. You know, I love that car stuff. I'll have something done by then. Something. Chuckle down Tito around HB all the time. Yeah, I seen Tito in Huntington Beach. Tito, I think he went to I want to say Huntington High or Oceanside, one of those schools. But yeah, man. You know, being able to talk about serious topics is like what we're all about. Cars and Copters. Jeff Santil, what up? Thank you for the donation, brother. Floyd Mayweather came from nowhere, nobody. He's got nothing. He earned his money. This guy at the smartest boxer ever. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, mother was hooked on drugs. Dad was a drug dealer. I mean, dude, he fought against the odds, man, and he bought his contract out, and now the dude is paid, man. I mean, what can you say, you know? What can you say? Oh yeah, did I manage to save my money when I got out the can? What I did when I was in the pen is I published my first book, but I published it under a different name. Had somebody on the street publish it for me. When I got out the pen, I had 3 boxes of books. I had a video camera I had bought because I was going to film Fresh Out. And I had a couple dollars, but I had invested in myself. See, the difference between me and a lot of people, I didn't get out looking for a job. I didn't get out looking for somebody to give me anything. I was the job. I was I was the actual commodity, and I prepared myself, man. I had a vision shooting Fresh Out, and then, you know, it didn't happen for, you know, some years, but eventually me and Big Ant got together, man, and Fresh Out, we ain't never looked back. But yeah, I had a vision, man, and I stuck with it. Yeah, man. I got a couple. Got a couple of funny style people on here tonight, but you know, it's all good, man. We enjoying ourselves, man. Some of the things I tell people, man, as far as even if you are on the streets and you're trying to figure out your direction, is to write down your goals and also find your passion. I mean, it's one thing to live life, but you everybody should have a passion in life, man. You know what I mean? If you don't have something that puts a smile on your face that you like to do that doesn't, require you to go out of your way, then you're missing out on life, man. You know, a passion could be painting, it could be watches, it could be shoes, it could be cooking, it could be gardening, it could be anything, man. There's, all kind of passions, man. You got to find your passion in life. What up? Yeah, man, gotta keep using that cocoa butter, keep you young, man. Vitamin E. Yeah, man, it's all about reprogramming your mind so that you can create your own reality rather than letting reality create your world, internally. But yeah, man, let's get into some shout outs because we got some people out here in different places, man. I want to see what you guys are about. Represent. What is all this garbage, man? Got a lot of garbage on here tonight. Where's everybody from tonight, man? What we got? Where's everybody at, man? We got Sacramento to 916. We got South Central Los Angeles. What else we got? We got Michigan in the house, Upland, California. We got Oklahoma City, Oceanside, South Central Los Angeles. Santan Valley, Arizona, Santa Rosa, Silver Spring, Minnesota, Las Vegas in the house, Boston, South Carolina, Texas. Where's Krog at? Where's that at? Metro ATL, Frisco, Texas, Kansas City, Philadelphia, New Zealand. Robert Diaz, thank you for the donation. I took your advice on making a vision board from an older video. It actually helped a lot more than I thought it would. The visual is more powerful. There you go, man. Shout out to Robert Diaz for his vision board. I'm telling you, man, you got to see yourself living that life, man. You got to really visualize what you want. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's all about visualization. That is so powerful when it comes to shaping our thoughts and how we perceive life. A vision board, very important, man. Albania, Connecticut, Altus, Oklahoma, Fort Worth, Texas. Connecticut, 816, St. Louis. Everybody that tuned in, we appreciate you, man. We're all about, man, having your own opinion, enjoying life, and just being positive, man. Avoiding negative people, man. You don't have to conform to everybody else. Be you. Montana, I see you, man. Fort Worth, okay. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting other people, man, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Detroit in the house. 773, Tulsa in the house. Yeah, man. Life is great. Hope everybody have a safe 4th of July. 4th of July is coming up on Sunday, and watch yourself, man. Don't put yourself in any bad situations out there. Everybody take care, man. Much love to everybody out there.